amendment, which would be item 297, number 1H. That amendment has been distributed. It's available online and is before the body.
Gentleman from Arlington, Mr. Lopez.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Lead in drinking water is especially toxic to kids, who are more susceptible to lead poisoning and suffer more severe impacts than adults. Scientists have found that even at low levels previously thought to be safe, lead can cause serious, irreversible damage to the developing brains and nervous systems of babies and young children. Lead-related brain damage and exposure can decrease a child's cognitive capacity, cause behavioral problems, and limit the ability to concentrate, all of which in turn affect the ability to learn. Scientific advisors of the World Health Organization, the CDC, have emphasized that some of these adverse effects on the brain of a developing child can be irreversible. According to scientists and Virginia Tech, who studied the hundreds of samples of water after the crisis in Flint, Michigan, lead levels there averaged between 100 and 1,000 parts per billion. The EPA and the federal government say that 15 parts per billion is safe for kids. A report done by Eric Olson and the NRDC last summer of water system violations around the nation found that Virginia has not been immune in recent years. Sussex County, Franklin County, Mecklenburg, Pittsylvania, Grayson, Brunswick County, Russell, Campbell, Bedford, Bland, Giles, Nelson, Rockingham, Culpeper all have average action level exceedance samplings that were over in the most recent in recent years of above 15 parts per billion. In fact, in Wintergreen, with 6,714 people, it was 92 parts per billion. Bland Community Water Authority, 43 parts per billion. Town of Chatham, 41 parts per billion. The town of Waverly, when they did the sampling, over a year-long period, 2,300 people, it was 257 parts per billion. These have mostly been addressed by the Office of Drinking Water, but we could and should and need to do more in the Commonwealth to address what could potentially be a Flint, Michigan situation in some of our older communities. This budget amendment adds an additional $350,000 to the Water Supply Assistance Grant Fund from the unappropriated balance to enable the Office of Drinking Water to implement a lead service line rebate program to help remove all the lead service lines in Virginia. The city of Richmond has 7,000 lead service lines. What do we tell a mom with a baby? What do we tell a mom with a 2-year-old when they are in communities that are served by these older lead-based drinking water lines? Working families in poorer communities with older homes need to be secure in the knowledge that their drinking water is safe for themselves and their children. I hope that you'll support this amendment.